A beautiful good morning to my dear children. Welcome back to Maths online class. In the previous class, we started second chapter whole numbers. In that, we discussed whole numbers under addition, subtraction, and multiplication in number line. Today, we will go to discuss properties of whole numbers, addition, multiplication.
So, today our topic is properties of whole numbers. We know already whole numbers, the set of 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Properties of whole numbers. Let us discuss the properties. Take any two whole numbers. Properties of whole numbers. Take any two whole numbers. For suppose 2 is whole number, 3 is whole number. So, the total is 5. 5 also whole number. 5 also whole number. For suppose 0 plus 8. So total is 8. 8 also whole number. So next 7 plus 3. We have to get here 10. 10 also whole number. Okay. So the sum of any two whole numbers is always a whole number. The sum of any two whole numbers total is whole number. Total is whole number. Total is whole number. So, the collection of whole numbers are closed under addition. Closed under addition. The property known as closed property. The property is closure property. So, whole numbers are under closure property. So, when we take any two whole numbers, we have to get whole number. So, this is the property of closed under addition. This property known as the closure property of addition for whole numbers. Closure property of addition for whole numbers. Closure property under addition. Closure property under addition. Closure property under addition. Next, whole numbers are closure property under addition. Next, take two numbers. For suppose 7 into 3. This is the multiplication. Before we have to take addition, this is the multiplication. When we multiply two whole numbers, 7 also whole number and 3 also whole number. When we multiply these two numbers, we have to get the product is 21. Is there 21 in whole numbers? Yes. 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4 onwards, so on. So 21 is there, a positive number. 21 also there in whole numbers. Next, 1 into 4. What we get the product? 4. 4 also in whole number. When we multiply two whole numbers, we have to get the product also whole number. So, we can say that whole numbers are closed under multiplication also. Addition, whole numbers are under addition and multiplication also. So, whole numbers are closed under addition. Closed under addition and multiplication. Closed under addition and multiplication. When we multiply two whole numbers, we have to get the product also whole number under addition and multiplication too. And multiplication. When we multiply any two whole numbers, we have to get the product also whole number. When we add any two whole numbers, we have to get the total also whole number. So that's why whole numbers closed under addition and multiplication. Closed under addition and multiplication. Next, let us check, is there whole numbers under subtraction under division? For suppose, take two whole numbers. 4 minus 3. Subtract subtraction here. What we get? 1. So, is there 1 in whole numbers? Yes. Is there 1 in whole number? Yes, 1 also there. For suppose 7 minus 9. Here, minus number is greater. So, we have to get answer is minus 2. Is there in a whole number? No. Minus 2 is not there. Not there in negative numbers, whole numbers. Only 0 onwards is there. So, minus 2 is not there. So, subtraction is not there in whole numbers properties of whole numbers. Subtraction is not there in whole numbers of properties. Next, division. For suppose 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 we have to get 2. 2 is there in whole numbers. Okay. Next one more number. 10 divided by 2. 5. 5 also there. For suppose 5 divided by 3. 5 by 3 is there in whole numbers? No. So, not possible to divisions also under properties of whole numbers. Subtraction and divisions not possible in whole numbers properties. Under addition and multiplication only possible. Division then commutative of whole numbers. Here 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2 under addition. So 2 plus 3, 5. 2 whole number plus 3 also whole number. Here we have to get 5 also whole number. Now change the places. 3 plus 2. So here also we have to get 5. So the pair of whole numbers changing the places, we have to get same answer. A plus B is equal to B plus A. So next, in multiplication, 2 into 3 equal to 6. Okay. Next, 3 into 2 also 6. In multiplication also, when we change the places, we have to get same answer. 3 into 4 equal to 12. 4 into 3 also we have to get same answer. So, thus addition and multiplications are commutative of whole numbers. Addition and multiplication. Addition and multiplication. Multiplication commutative for whole numbers. Whole numbers. Addition and multiplications commutative for whole numbers. So next, associative property under multiplication and addition. This is commutative property. Here two variables only there. 2 plus 3 or A plus B, 2 plus, these are called variables. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. 3 plus 2 also we have to get same answer. This is 2 digits, no, commutative of whole numbers. This is commutative property of under whole numbers. Addition and multiplication is possible. Next, let us discuss associative property. Associative property. Next, associative of addition and multiplication. Associative property. Associativity of addition and multiplication. Look here children, in this bit 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 3 plus 4 plus 5. Here 3 plus 4 in one bracket. Next 5 is single number. So when we add these two, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5. Here 3, this bracket 4 plus 5 is there. 4 plus 5 equal to 9. Okay, 4 plus 5 equal to 9. 7 plus 5 equal to 12. 12. 3 plus 9 also 12. So, look here children, this is called associative property. Here, first these two numbers in one bracket, here these two numbers in bracket. But we have to get same answer. This is called as associative property of addition of whole numbers. Associative property of addition for whole numbers. Next, multiplication. Now let us check the multiplication. Here 4 into 3 into 2. 3 into 2 in one bracket. Here 4 into 3 in one bracket. 4 into 3 2s are 6. Is equal to 4 into 3, 12 into 2. Okay, we have to multiply first which is in bracket. 4 6 are 24, 12 2s are 24. So same answer only we have to get, no? So this is associative property for multiplication of whole numbers. This is associative property of addition of whole numbers. This is multiplication of whole numbers. Here 2 is in one bracket, here 2 is in one bracket, but we have to get both times same answer. Is it clear? Associative property, closure property we have discussed. So properties of whole numbers. Identity for addition and multiplication. Identity for addition and multiplication. Here addition. Under addition, 2 plus 0, 4 plus 2 plus 0, 2 plus 0, 2, 4 plus 0, 4. When we add any number by 0, we have to get same number. So 0 is called additive identity. 0 is called additive identity for whole numbers. Additive identity is 1 into 51 equal to 51. 1 into 9 equal to 9. When we multiplied any number by 1, we have to get same number. So 1 is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity is 1. Why? Because when we multiplied any number by 1, we have to get same number. When we add any number by 0, we have to get same number. So 0 is additive identity, 1 is multiplicative identity. Once again, 0 is additive identity, 1 is multiplicative identity. Next, let us go to our exercise. Exercise 2.2. 2.1 already completed. 2.2. Give the result without actually performing the operations given information. Give the result without actually performing the operations using given information. Look here, children. Here 28 into 19, then 19 into 20. 29 into 19 is equal to 532. Then 19 into 28. Here only changes the places numbers. 19 move this side and 28 move this side. So product also same. Okay. In multiplication 28 into 19, 19 into 28 also get same answers. So answer is 532. Here only change the places of numbers. Both are in multiplication only. So answer is 532. Next, second one. 1 into 47. Then 47 into 1. When we multiplied any number by 1, we have to get same number. Here 1 into 47, 47. 47 into 1 also, 47 only we have to get here. 1 into 47 equal to 47. 47 into 1 equal to 47. Okay. Here A into B, the product is C. Then B into A. What we get here? Here also same answer. Because only this place is only changed here. Remaining product also equal. A into B equal to B into A. So answer is C. Next, 58. This is a multiplication. This is multiplication. Here we have to use property of multiplication. Okay. In three numbers, we have to use property of multiplication. 28 into 19 equal to 532. 19 into 28 is equal to 532. A into B is equal to C. B into A also C. This is property of multiplication in whole numbers. Next, if 58 plus 42, what is there in the middle of these two numbers? Addition. So property of addition. This is the property of addition. 58 plus 42 is 100. Then 42 plus 58 also we have to get same answer because only places changes. This is the property of addition. 58 plus 42 equal to 100. 42 plus 58 also 100. Then fifth one, 85 plus 0 is equal to 85. Then 0 plus 85 also same answer we have to get. When we add 0, when we subtract 0, there is no change. Same answer only we have to get. Is it clear everybody? Right. Next, sixth one, A plus B. Property of addition. This is property of multiplication of whole numbers. This is property of addition for whole numbers. A plus B is equal to D. Then B plus A. What we get here? Here also we have to get same answer. A plus B, B plus A. Only places change. So what answer we have to get here? Here we have to get same. A plus B equal to D. B plus A equal to D. This is the...
Look here children, this is first one. 28 into 19 equal to 532. 19 into 28 532. This is cumulative property and under multiplication. This is cumulative under multiplication. Here when we multiply same number we have to get, only places only change. Okay, is it clear? Cumulative under addition. This is 1. Any number multiplied by 1 we have to get same number. So this is multiplicative identity. 1 is multiplicative identity. Next, A into B equal to C, B into A equal to C. This is cumulative under multiplication. This is cumulative under multiplication. This is also cumulative under multiplication. Okay. Next, 58 plus 42 equal to 100. 42 plus 58 equal to 100. This is cumulative under addition. Cumulative under addition, because here only places change, total is same. Okay. This is cumulative under multiplication. This is cumulative under addition. 0. Any number when we add 0, total also same number we have to get. This is 0 is additive identity. 0 is additive identity. 1 is multiplication identity. Here A plus B equal to D. Then B plus A equal to D. What is this? Cumulative under addition. Cumulative under addition. Remember this children. This like you have to write your textbook. Okay.
So second one, find the sum by suitable rearrangement. First, second one, find the sum by suitable rearrangement. Here second one, 238 plus 695 is equal plus 162. Now add this. Here in between plus is there, so add this. When we add, we have to arrange these two in one bracket. 238 plus 162 plus 695. Why? Because these two are small numbers, very easy to add. That's why we have to take these two numbers. Okay, 238, 162. 8 plus 2, 10. 6 plus 4, 10. 2 plus 2, 4. So 400 plus 695. 400 plus 695. Add 695. Now we have to get 5, 9, 6 plus 4, 10. Total is 1095. When we add these two also we have to get same answer. But very easy to adding, we have to take here small numbers. Okay. 238 plus 162 write in one bracket. Then total is 400 plus remaining 695 add. So arrange this like we have to add, total is 1095. Second one, here 4 numbers given. So in between addition is there, plus is there. So let's add these two small numbers again. These two, write these two in one bracket. 154 plus 46 plus 197 plus 203. Okay, 154 plus 46, 197 plus 203. When we add these two, 6 plus 4, 154 plus 46. 10, 5 plus 5, 10, 200. 200 plus here next remaining two numbers what are they? 197 plus 203. 197 plus 203. Add this two. 197, 203. 7 plus 3, 10. 9 plus 1, 10. 2 plus 2, 4. So here we have to get 400. 400 plus 200, 600. Answer is 600. Why we arrange this like? Because look here children, in this 154 plus 46 arrange in one bracket, remaining two numbers write in one bracket. 6 plus 4, 10 will come now, that's why. 7 plus 3, 10. Very easy to adding, that's why we have to arrange this like 154 plus 46 is 200, 197 plus 203 is 400, 200 plus 400 equal to 600. Next, find the product by suitable rearrangement. Here addition, sum means addition, product means multiplication. Now do it here multiplication. 25 into 1963 into 4. Here write these two in one bracket because 25 into 4 what will come? 100 only, no? 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 2, 10. Okay, 100 into 1963. 1963 into 1, 1963. Remaining two zeros right side. This like we have to multiply, very easy, because 25 4 into 100 we know that product. Remaining product multiply, very easy. This like arrange this suitable rearrangement. Next, second one, 20 50 or 20 60 also easy. 20 50 into 255 into 6. Okay, 2 5s are 10, remaining 2 zeros. 2 5s are 10, remaining 2 zeros. 20 into 50 equal to 1000 into 255 into 6. 255 into 6. Into 6. 6 5s are 30. 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 3, 33. 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 1530 the product is. Now 153 into 1, 153. Remaining how many zeros here? 3, here 1. Total 4 zeros. So this number is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. 15 lakh 30,000. Product is 15 lakh 30,000. When we arrange this like very easy to multiply. Okay. So 20 into 50 equal to 1000. 255 into 6 equal to 1530. When we arrange these all, we have to multiply, we have to get the product is 15 lakh 30,000. Look here children, fourth one, find the value of the following. Here multiplication, addition both are in one problem. So here 368 both sides. 368 into 12 plus 8 into 368. So we have to take common number in both. So 368 we have to take common. This bracket also equal to multiplication. Okay. Here 368 take out, 12 remaining is there. Plus here also 368 take out, 18 remaining is there. Okay. Is it clear? 368 in both sides. So we have to take common 368 into bracket shows into 368 into 12 plus 18. 12 plus 18 into 12 plus 18, 30. Okay, now multiply. 3 8 ja 24, 3 6 ja 18, 18 plus 2, 20, 3 3 ja 9, 9 plus 2, 11. Remaining 0 right here. So we have to get product is 11,040. We have to get the product is 11,040. Once again I will explain. 368 into 12 plus 80 into 368. In these two both numbers into multiplications, same number no. So we have to take out common this number. 368 remaining 12 right in bracket. Again in this 2 18 is there remaining, so we have to write here. When we add these two, we have to get 30. So 368 into 30 equal to 11,040. Second one homework. Okay, second one fifth Roman also homework. Now problem solving. Problem solving. A milk vendor supplies 56 liters of milk in the morning. Milk vendor supplies 56 liters in the morning and 44 liters milk in the evening to a hostel. Milk vendor supplies in morning 56 liters, evening 44 liters. If the milk cost liter 30 rupees, 1 liter is 30 rupees, how much money he gets per day? Total, how much money he gets per day? Morning, milk vendor supplies 56 liters, evening 44 liters. So 1 liter cost of milk is 30 rupees. So how much money he gets one day? Milk supplied in the morning. Solution. Milk supplied in the morning 56 liters. Milk supplied in the evening 44 liters. 44 liters. Milk supplied one day. Morning 56, evening 44. So add these two. 56 plus 44 is equal to 100 liters he sells per day. So cost of milk, 1 liter cost of milk is how much rupees? 30 rupees. So how much money he gets per day? He gets one day. How many liters he sells in one day? 100 liters. 100 liters into 30 rupees. Because 1 liter cost is 30 rupees. What is the cost of 100 liters? Okay, 100 into 30. So 3 ones are 3, 300. 2 zeros, 1 0, 3,000. Okay, so one day he earned 3,000 rupees. One day he gets 3,000 rupees. Cost of 100 liters milk. Milk vendor gets one day. How much money he earned? 3,000 rupees. 3,000. Okay. Milk vendor supplied in the morning 56 liters. In the evening 44 liters. Supplied for one day. Morning and evening when we add, we have to get one day milk. So, 1 day's milk. 100 liters he sells one day. So 1 liter cost is 30 rupees. So we have to find out 100 liters. 100 into 30, 3,000 liters he earn. Every day he earn. Next, 7th one homework Nana. Everyone do it. Your homework book. 7th one homework. Next, match the following. Match the following. Next, match the following. First one, 1991 plus 7 is equal to 7 plus 1991. In both sides addition is there, no? So this is the which property? Commutative under addition. Commutative under addition. See, here multiplication 60 into 68 into 50, 50 into 68. So this is commutative and multiplication. Commutative and multiplication. So E, here plus there, no, that's why this is under addition, this is under multiplication. Here 1 is there, no, 1 is multiplicative identity, 1 is multiplicative identity, 0 is additive identity. When we multiplied any number by 1, we have to get same number. So 1 is multiplicative identity, 0 is additive identity. Look here children, 879, here into plus both is there, both operations is there here. So this is the distributive property of multiplicative over addition. So this like you have to fill up your textbook. Okay.
Next, everyone open your textbook page number 20. Look here children, find out, do this. Find out 12 divided by 3 and 42 divided by 7. 3 fours are 12. Here we have to get quotient 4 and 7 6 are 42. Here we have to get quotient 6. 3 fours are 12. 6 7 are 42. Okay. Next, what would 6 divided by 0 and 9 divided by 0 be equal to? Look here children. Yes, 6 divided by 0 is not defined and 9 divided by 0 also not defined. These two are not defined. 6 divided by 0 and 9 divided by 0, both divisions are not defined. Okay. Write this all in notebook. Next, page number 21. Try this. Take few examples and check whether subtraction is commutative for whole numbers or not. Subtraction is not in commutative for whole numbers. Division is commutative for whole numbers or not. Division also are not possible, because in subtraction when we take 6 minus 7, here we have to get minus 1. Is there minus 1 in this whole numbers? No. That's why subtraction is not possible for commutative under whole numbers. Okay, is it clear? Division is commutative under whole numbers. For suppose 5 by 3 is there. 5 by 3 number is there in whole numbers? No, not there. That's why division and subtraction both operations not possible in under commutative under whole numbers. Okay, properties under whole numbers. Thank you dear children. Meet you again next class. Everyone send your homeworks regularly. If you have any doubt, contact me. Next class, remaining do this, try this, and remaining exercise I will explain. Stay home, stay safe.